Ebusia mamicha na memo akwaba enfamra possible multimedia. Me abidi media ho cha me medin Ede Francis Achu aka possible megide se adom ene ahweye nti Onyankopon adom menu mienu nyina obia enhwe ebusia amanebo ene ntiremu ekire se pani a oda asore ye frɛ no Glorious Word Power Ministry International Chapel ano a nidin ede Reverend Apostle Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah ede yichire bi aba beto monten so a ni na ebesi ewo nyame adoma on the 7th of December 2024 efa abatwa bekoso ewo ye man Ghana mu yichire no eye ubisa me meka say ye bit scary but ono waka na asem no ono ena ote ase ebusia impempi no eye na se obi ka asem na wo ba be kirem ewo platform so a obia ne kwan ofa so te ase inti mayema adwen se ene asema ebekwa akotie ede afie papa Dr. Isaac Owusu Bempah anum enumu no eni ye kwan so mempese mekasa ne be tintin ma minyao na menu mienu na yemmom enkonkotie their this time around or their better mountain so ni tie wi a feel free na cha wadwen o comment section na se woni ne ya adwen ana se woni ne nya adwen kra na eni de kwan so main di obi atem feel free na cha wadwen o comment section no ase Nyankopon insha menu mienu nyina abreni na yenko gye nsem ne mu nchemu ne wi a na ya cha adwen o comment section no ase
kire nia ogina ho no eye me se memfa me nsanhye ogyanom na menyi safowa no afei angel na okasa ye no eba madwunum se na se me de me nsa ro ogyanom be hye me nsa ehwa apa ba madwunum ade mu yan se angel ne hwe me na bibiti so ogya firi nani na me hu se bowura me nsem na me so aso me nsa na me nsa dane ti so ogya bibi kasa kire angel no se on kasa kire me se memfa me nsa nwura ogyanom nyi safowa no na me de me nsa wura ogyanom
and so I
mean safowa me hu say edi nipa miensa aba begina manim nipa miensa eho enene no kire me ne a memfa safoa no ma no nti me ka kire ne a ne no through angel no point ne kire me no sa ontre ne nsanye safoa no na me de safoa no to ne nsem
and I put the key into his hand
by strengthening me
but this was the strange thing
safoa no kuta ne nsem me hu say ne nsa apopo asa safoa no pese free ne nsem to form but en to form and an nsa popo na ne body nyina popo e ya concerning Ghana battle na year 2024
in 2024
now make can say sana 2016 asa make can say na binum di matem na binum twamempoa na binum dia ya agro de ehu ya ne sasi enunti omo gina pesa Ghana to abama omo no o makoma meya radi so makoma emerade so enti osoro eguso edwendwene Ghana mpeni ne ho 2024 ade ebechi nne
now today's dawn
ahana me pese otie
this is what I want you to listen clearly
BBC
something happened
die me hu ya ne se enimonyam bia pagame na me hu se me gina baabi a me gina no
now I saw that something glorious had lifted me to a place. I cannot tell you where I was standing, but I can tell that that glory lifted me to a certain place.
Na me hu sa angel bi asomimu na me hu sa me ne angel na wura clouds no na me hu si e ko deep and I call higher realms.
Now I saw an angel of the Lord that lifted me up and went very deep with me into the clouds in very high realms. Now we went to a place and this is what I saw at the place.
Two angels.
I saw two angels.
They were huge.
They were huge.
Powerful angels.
They were powerful angels. There were two.
And I mean who Bribiti said two horses.
Then I saw two horses.
Na me who Bribi said chariots.
And then I saw something like chariots.
I want to say first no na me tonton ha sem piki ana say na me ma me tonton ni ama wo market. Tena me ta ko market. Ube hu say nkrofo bi twini bi a friend truck. I believe someone who said no ya pack ni amagusa no mo twini bi. Good.
So many years ago I used to sell in the market, and while I was in the market, you could see people having something called truck that they put heavy stuff on and draw it along as they go.
But
so what I saw in the vision was just like the truck that I used to know, but this one in the vision was so huge.
Na me share 2 horses no, and he said you mo twa de no. Near me who say a chariots.
Now, so when I saw the 2 horses drawing the that thing behind them along, I saw that it was a chariot. I just realized that these were chariots.
And I mean who image be.
Then I saw a certain image.
But image in a main country, but image.
I will not tell you the image I saw, but I saw an image.
Now the color no, that is a brass and a bronze.
Now the color of that image was like bronze or brass.
Now bronze no, say image me was a sword.
Now the image that I saw was very huge.
And I'm who said baby to say ja. And
I saw,
and as I imagine it is a bronze no a demfinfi.
And I saw that there was something like fire that had engulfed the chariots, and this bronze-like image I saw was in their midst.
Me who say 2 horses no, omu pulu sa track no, and a chariots no, who say omu puli edijina baby.
I saw that the 2 horses pulled the chariots or the carts to a point. Then I saw something like a box.
And your coffin and a casket, but a box. Yeah,
it wasn't a coffin, but it was like a box.
Box, yeah. Those days you could squeeze, sana shape on it, but a saw
like a chop box. But it was also very big.
And the 2 angels na me hu omo no. Ye mu ya no so ma ba begina horses no ene chariots na nim. Ena me hu say image no e da sa chariot no so, but odanin chemu onyina ho, but odanin chemu.
Now I saw that the 2 angels that I earlier mentioned came to stand before these 2 horses, and this bronze-like image was on the chariots. However, it was lying sideways on the chariots. It was not standing upright.
Afemi who say angels no 2 angels na ayo monsa say.
Then I saw that these 2 angels stretched their arms like this.
Na me hu bibi it is energy, it is inframa, but it is lightning. Me won say pagya san image no and e share adaka no box no, but eso ankata ankata.
Now I saw that there was some force like or energy like lightning and also like wind that carried this bronze-like image and put it into the box. And I did not see the box. I did not see the box cover. The box was not closed, but I saw that the image entered the box. Then I saw 2 media men,
but me
whose name I will not mention. Whose names I will not mention. I saw that these 2 famous media men were also standing somewhere, and there were some media people with them. Now there is one amongst them that is very famous. Now I heard that person saying,
papa yo gyina hɔ yi ɔde ne sa kyerɛ mɛmɛ so enti mu gyi di sɛ ɔbɛka ne saa pɛpɛɛpɛ.
Now what I heard that person say is that, are you sure that what the voice of God shall say to this man? And he pointed at me. Are you sure that he would narrate the same thing God says to him to us in the same manner and form?
And the media ni back no eso egye so kyerɛ ne sɛ minim ɛhɔ na me so me kasa ayɛ sɛ ɔde ɔpa ahwɛ deɛ mɛte amen ne bɛka saa kyerɛ me no saa ne bɛyɛ.
Now the other media man said to this one that I am not sure. Then immediately I responded to them and I said that you can watch me It does not matter what the voice of God say to me. What God instructs me to say or to do, I will do it and say it in that manner.
In fact, anajuya na mihu saa.
I saw this last night.
Afei mihui sa obi otisoja.
Now I saw somebody in the form of fire.
Mehunida aka no ho asem da wodem.
Now I have seen that person before, and I've told you about that person some time ago.
Nanim ti se nipa anim.
Now the face of that personality has a human semblance, but from his neck downward it's like a flame of fire, and he is in the form of a man. My God. I saw something like a key which was rotating. I saw this rotating key appear. Now that key was also in the form of fire. Now I saw that this key appeared and it entered that persona that was like flaming fire.
Eni bia kasa kire angel ba ku bi opieye se ka kire me ogina ho no eye me se memfa me nsanhye ojanum na minyi safowa no na onkire made.
Now I heard a voice say to one of the angels that say to this man, now that man was me, and say to him that he should put his hand into that flame of fire and take the key, and I would show him what to do.
Afei angel na okasa ye no eba madwunum se na se me de me sa ro ojana mo jana be hyemensa ehwo apeba madwunum de mu yan se angel ne hweme na bibi ti so oja firi nani na me hu se bonwura me nsem na me so waso me nsa na me nsa dan ti so oja.
Now immediately I heard that voice. I said to myself that when I put my hands into this flaming fire, I will be bent. But as I looked at the angel, I saw something like fire transfer from his eyes to my hand, and my hands also became like flaming fire, and so I was able to put my hands into the fire.
Now
a voice spoke to the angel, saying to him to say to me that to put my hand into the fire and take the key. And so I put my hand into the fire and I brought out the key.
In fact,
now that personality has the semblance of a human being. Its head was like a human being. Now again I saw some wind blow from some clouds. And the
I saw them, but me more.
Now the wind brought 3 people before me. I saw the people, but I will not mention their names. Then the voice instructed me, the person I must give the key to.
Tianeno kasa kire angel no, but women dey strange. Enene kasa mete. But angel ne timo ka kire me asa no metimi act.
Now even though anytime the voice spoke, it was audible to me, I could hear the voice. The voice spoke to the angel and I heard it, but I could not take steps until the angel has commanded me to do what the voice says I should do.
And so I
said to the person that the angel instructed me, as the voice instructed the angel, I said to that person that stretch forth your hand and take the key.
Oh yes, now
just as he stretched his hand to take the key from my hand, I saw that there were some people standing beside him who were withdrawing his hand or drawing his hand backward, and so he could not stretch out his hand to take the key from my hand. So then I thought in my mind, now I thought in my mind that the reason that people were drawing his hand backward is that the key was like fire, and so if he touches the fire, he will be bent to death or bent to ashes.
Na memfa mensa ne ti soja no memfa ntache ne nsa no no so nsa beda ne ti soja.
And so I heard the voice that spoke to the angel, and the angel said to me that I should tell this person to come close to me, and when he comes close and I touch his hand, because my hand is already turned fire, when I touch his hands will also turn fire, and then he'll be able to take the key. Now of a truth, when I touched his hands also turned into flames of fire, and I put the key into his hand.
By strengthening,
but this was the strange thing.
As a safari person free in some tough but in tough and an popo and a body in a popo.
Now I saw that while the key was in his hand, he was shivering and trembling. He was shaking, and so it was as if the key was about to fall from his hand, but it did not fall, but he was trembling.
Enemy who say box na sa creature no edemuno me who say angels too na omugina chariots n'anim no esa hwe box no me who say adaka no asa pagya asi chariots no eso.
Now I saw that the angel looked at that box which now contains that brass-like or bronze-like image. I saw that as the angel looked at the box was lifted up and it came upon the chariots.
Say angels no any chariots no ede sa track no and I say chariots no you so mo a fly every.
Now I saw that the angels and the chariots and the box all flew away from the place where we were.
But now box no adaka no neson katai.
But the box was still open. It had not been closed.
But huge image, at the box.
And that huge image was in the box.
And an angel na only me kasa.
Then the angel who was speaking with me,
have you